YouTube fans, this is Creepy Doll Man here on this segment again. This is a new one for July the 5th of 2017. And you can see my haunted doll collection has grown. It has grown since you last seen them. As you can see, I don't play when I say I have a lot of them. The more the merrier. Each of them are unique in their own way. And I tell you, they're all different. They're all the same ordeal. Each of them all different and unique. You might have these in your own collection. But I have my ordeal. I wanted an Annabelle doll. The closest I can get to was a little Annabelle. So we have little Annabelle here. And she's only 15 inches compared to the real one. The real one is fairly bigger than what they say it is. And it sits in the Warner home. As you can see, all my doll collection has grown. And I can tell you, everybody here has grown since last you've seen them. Now the four that's in the back behind this, behind the one in the rocking horse, these four belong to my mother. The rest are mine. And I don't have very many of them that's out on display. Now the rest of them are not out on display for a reason. Only the four in the back here as well as my mother's. She only has 8 in here and the rest are all mine. Long story to say, I have plenty of them. I'm going to bring you some new segments. And we're going to talk about 2 other dolls here. We're going to bring it up in this ordeal before I release the video. So I might as well tell you about them before then. They won't be introduced, but you will be hearing from them. I do have a possessed doll. Now, what's a possessed doll is, it's possessed by a demonic spirit. And her name is Jasmine. I'll bring her up in the ordeal. And when I do bring her up, I'll be up to speed to bring her up. But it'll be a part 1 segment on her. And it'll probably be less than 5 or 7 minutes. And I'm bringing another one up I have a curse doll as well. I don't mean cussing, I mean curse. I mean curse meaning like it can put an hex on you or wish bad things on you if it wanted to. If you were to get in its face and you can't hear what it says, it may put a curse on you without even knowing. Her name is Iris, but eventually she's going to be brought up in the segment 2, but I'll bring up what she is down the road, what type of doll she is, and what fancy name the doll is. We won't bring it up until the new videos are released. So I'm going to bring them all out. And if you guys like my videos, please comment them. And please subscribe. I'm hoping to keep releasing new videos like this. Each time I release one, the things, I never have time to do it. And if I do release any, so be it. And you see all my dolls are like they are. At least she doesn't wink at you. But I see a twinkling going on in her eyes, so Maria is always doing something different. Now, the reason why I wanted an Annabelle doll, I'm obsessed with the real one, I'm afraid. So I had to have one, and couldn't find a big one like the original. So I had one that's only about 15 inches. And so we had to call her Little Annabelle. That's fair for this one right here, but the outfit was handmade. It's not the original outfit, but this is, I think, a Nico Blockers. 1960, maybe 1970. I also have this preschool version, which has got a darker tone of a flesh tone. Now, I've had this one for a very long time. Since I bought it last year. I only have it for less than a year, probably, I would say. I got her back, I think, probably before or after August. Before my birthday, I bought her. That was last year. This is getting close to the anniversary. I had to buy what I can get. I'm a Creepy Doll Man's on a budget. And budget hurts. Well, you see my haunted doll collection. And I bet you say, what's up with the Godzillas in the background? But, they're not part of the collection. But, I just saw something orbiting out of my Godzillas, which is weird. And that's actually an action figure. It doesn't make no sense. But you can see there's activity been on, off and on in here. You see activity in here. People don't believe it because they don't want to believe in this stuff. I say any fool wants to challenge one of my dolls and get in their face, I'm not going to hold them back to do whatever they do to you. So, it's your protection I cannot protect. So if you wanted to do something like that, there's a possibility you'll be at risk of getting attacked or hurt or sadly maybe injured. I wouldn't say killed. I don't put it past they say they can kill you because I don't believe they could do that. If they do, well, that's your problem. I mean, one day you come home and just kill over, well, then that just tell you challenged the wrong one. But I say if you want to challenge one of them, I'm not going to hold none of them back. So they want to attack, you want to attack them, they have the right to defend themselves. So I'll tell them this to all of them. They should defend themselves and don't hold back. Doesn't matter if it's a family member, a friend, neighbor, or a complete stranger. And I don't want to give them ideals like that, but they don't like you challenging them, getting in their face. They have the right to protect themselves. Just like you or I would. And they can do whatever they want. So I wouldn't want to tell you that, you know how some people said this is stuff you shouldn't play with. Well, you don't know any experience on owning one of these dolls, especially if it's haunted, possessed, or in a cursed doll. If you have no experience, I tell that person they should not be able to take care of them well. And I think you have no right to buy them if you do not know how to take care of them. And also don't know how to handle them. Now, I handle mine perfectly. And me and them are, well, like we got along. We're like this now. So, eventually, me and them are like tight. We got a bond here. A bond that's you can't break. And anyone comes along and try to separate us, they have the right to do what they want to attack. So if I tell them to attack somebody, I would do so because I said, I won't want nobody to separate us if we are together. I already bonded with them, so there's no going back. So I have experience with these ordeals, what they are. And if you want to challenge them, well, that's your funeral. So I say, this is Creepy Doll Man stating, if you're willing to challenge him, goodbye and God bless. See you next time.